나는 뭐랄까 아직도 많이 좋아할 것 같아 왜 대체 말을 못할까 기준
원하던 대놓고 뺐지 너무래도 칼로 무배기 두 손엔 가득한
Baby maybe 너는 나를 잘 알고 있으니 좀 걱정스런 눈빛이 보여 Baby baby girl 주 하나부터 열까지 널 위해서 준비한 내 맘 너는 어쩌나 너는 바로 네가 나 생각나 너는 내게 유일한 어쩌나 넌 어쩌나 그대로 어쩌나 너 때문에 난 이제 어쩌나 Do it all 날아갈 때 좀 들어가 Hey let's dance the night away
Hey, what's up? We've got today, we've got DIYs that I did. Oh, I did so many DIYs and they were really fun and also cool. I walked to Michael's because there's a Michael's nearby and I walked there and I bought a bunch of stuff and now I made some DIYs and guess what? They're K-pop DIYs, pretty much, definitely. Not pretty much, they are. They're several K-pop DIYs. Let's just get right into it and see what I've made, what I've created here. So the first thing I did was I took these wooden numbers that I bought from Michael's. I made sure to get ones with a lot of area space, not very thin numbers, so that I can really put a lot of pictures onto them. So I went on the internet and I grabbed a bunch of pictures of the 95 line of 17 and I color coded it so that the ones on the 9 will be rose quartz and the ones on the 5 will be like a serenity color, so it could be, you know, the group colors. And then I took the images, I cut them all out, and then I arranged them how I thought I wanted them to be on the numbers. I glued them down very carefully, and then I let that dry, and then I put little stickers that I bought that I thought went with the theme very well, and now I have these little 95 wooden numbers that I can hang on my door or something. I don't know. I was also born in the year of 1995, so I really connect with it. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I could be like, hey, look at that. That's the 95 line, and also I'm born in 95. Wasn't that a great year that I don't remember? Wow, we love 95. I don't know. You could do this with your birth year or your favorite line in your favorite group. And that'll be fun, that'll be cool. Just whatever you want to do. 2 numbers, you got it. And then the group colors, you're good to go. So next I did this fun little flower holder. I got this glass bottle from Michael's, of course, and I took that and I traced it onto a piece of paper so I know the space that I'm working with. And then in that traced image, I drew 17's Bong Bong character, and I cut out all the pieces, and then I used marker to color it all in, and I erased any lines of pencil that were remaining. And then I glued them on the side of the color, and I placed them carefully inside the bottle and arranged them the way they needed to be arranged to make the face. And then I filled it up with sand, white sand for the white parts. I took these fake flowers, put those right in, and you have a fun little flower holder. I also colored the cap a light blue to act as sort of the diamond part of the design. You can put that on there or you could leave it out. Doesn't really matter. Whatever you want to do. That's a fun little project right there. For this one, I made it themed of 17's new Oh My song and music video. And so I got these sunflowers, and I got this little metal tiny bucket thing, printed out my bias, and I cut it out and placed it on the little metal bin, and then I wrote oh my in with paint carefully and neatly, and then I cut out little pieces of paper into triangles for like a banner, and then I used a little piece of wire to string them together, and I put that on the top of towards the top of the little bucket, and then I filled the bucket with like a polyfill that they were using in the music video to be like the pillows but also the clouds, and then I put the fake sunflowers and other flower bits inside of there, so it has the theme of the music video, and it's also a nice little flower decoration. Next up, I made these boxes, these little Kpop boxes. We've got one really big one, well, not really big, but you know, a reasonable sized circular one that reminded me of Twice's light stick, and then a heart-shaped one that reminded me of Blackpink's light stick. So, and then these were really cheap. Just picked them up, thought I would do something with them. For the Twice one, I painted the top to look like the candy bomb, painted the rim of it sort of a very light silvery color, and then I covered that with glue and glitter, and then I cut out the Twice logo and I put that right on top of the box, and then I covered around the box with this unicorn paper, patterned paper, and then on the inside of the box, on the inside cover, I cut out an image of all 9 members of Twice, and I put that and I glued that on the inside of there, so you can see them when you open the box. I did a very similar thing for the Blackpink box. I just painted the top of it pink and the bottom part of it black, and then I glued the logo to the front, and then I cut out a picture of all 4 members of Blackpink and put that on the inside of the box too. So now you have 2 nice little boxes. Oof. To put your accessories or whatnot in. For these, it came in a pack with 3 of them, 1 larger and 2 smaller. So I printed out images of my bias and bias wrecker of 3 groups. I did 17, Twice, and Pentagon. And so I have these images of them, and then I made a template of how big the inside of the Locket thing is, and then I took that and I put it on top of the image that I printed out, and I traced it so that I could just cut out how big I needed it to be, and then I glued that inside of the Locket. I painted the outsides of all of them, so I painted the 17 and Twice ones white, and then I painted the Pentagon one blue. So I drew the logos on both sides, and then after that dried, I covered everything in glue to like make it shinier and seal it a little bit more, and then I also added some silver glitter to the glue so that it just gave it more of a sparkle and something cool. And then I used keychain rings and I connected those to the lockets, so now they all just come together as little keychains you can put on your backpack, or maybe what else do you put these on? I have like a board that I put all my pins and my keychains on, or maybe a wallet perhaps. I don't know why, but perhaps you have keychains on your wallet. I don't know, you just take them anywhere you want, really. These fun little subtle little K-pop keychains with your bias and bias records in them. Or you know, you could just have 2 images of like your alt bias, or maybe like 2 different biases. It doesn't matter. The world is yours. I don't have any footage of me making these because I made these a little while ago. But I thought they were fun, so I might as well include them in here. These are little Polaroid images that I stuck onto these metal hearts. So I just took these little metal hearts that were like $1 each, and then I tied a little string to it, like a little ribbon onto it to give it some color, some flavor. I took a template of a Polaroid, and then I put a picture of my bias into the template, and I made it like black and white. And then I photoshopped my bias's signature onto the bottom part of the Polaroid, so it looks like they signed it or whatever. I printed that out on like pretty thick, heavy paper. Then I used tape to use that on top of the image to give it like sort of a glossy texture to it. And then I glued that onto the metal heart with the ribbon. And so now I have one of Junghyun and Jungyeon, and they look really neat and they're really cool. You can hang that up anywhere, and it's classy, it's radical, it's wonderful, it's grand. So those are the projects that I created, my little DIYs. If you have any DIYs that you want me to try out, leave that in the comments and I'll do it next time. If you try any of these out and you show it to me, if you put it on social media, I'll share it, I'll like it, I'll do a little comment, it'll be great. Stay tuned for next time. I'll probably be doing another one of these. Maybe not K-pop, maybe will be K-pop. Who knows? It could be anything. Check out my Instagram, I suppose. Put these on there. Put all sorts of stuff on there. It's a fun time. Also my Twitter, I put them on there too. That's all. It's in the description. Thanks for checking out my videos. Appreciate it. Catch you later.